Hey, we hope we enjoy our bathroom transformation, and we're hoping that some of the top tips will help you out in your campervan builds. The bathroom took longer for us than we anticipated. We actually planning to maybe do it or finish it at the end of last year, but actually we've now just finished it um, probably about the 20th of January. So it's taken us almost an extra month. So always make sure that, maybe not do it under so much pressure, because everything always takes longer than you think, and there's always issues that come up. Things always come along, but that you always manage to find a way, but it will take longer. I mean, well, some of the days we're like, right, today we're going to do this, and this, and then we ended up only doing two of the things because they took so much longer than we thought. But that's what it's like doing your own build. So don't get stressed, just go with the flow. You just gotta keep to it and you'll do it eventually. So hopefully you enjoy the video, and then the next thing we're going to do is the bedroom, so look out for that video. So top tips: one, definitely get a van or camper van or something that you're going to do up that already has some sort of shower feature. So whether it's just a tiny shower or anything, or at least a sink perhaps in the camper, then that will alleviate some of the stress of having to put the water tank in, having to connect the pipes, having to do a water pump, having to do a water heater, all of that sort of stuff. So we bought the horse box, which was a travelling horse box. So it already had, if you've seen the other videos, the very small bathroom, which was sink, toilet and shower all in one. So the reason we made sure we bought one with the shower is because then we knew the water tank and all of that would be set up. So that's all under the seating area in the camper. So we didn't have to do any of that. All we had to do is drill a hole in the bottom, poke the pipe down that was going into the shower, and then just connect new piping under the van. And the good thing about that is that if we do get any leaks, it's going to be all under the van, other than there's not going to be pipes joining within the van. So perfect. So that's top tip number one. Top tip number two is definitely make sure you've got the right tools. So throughout the process, we were buying more and more tools, but the ones we've used the most is definitely the table saw for cutting all the sheet material and also cutting the wet walls. It was good for that. Also, you will definitely need, well, we used a nail gun just to make it easier. So we nail gunned up the new ceiling, we nail gunned up the new flat wall that we've painted, and it just makes it so much easier. And also high pressure drill or screwdriver with two batteries, so then we've always got one on charge so we can always keep going. So second top tip would be measure twice, cut once, which obviously is always the tip for everyone, but it didn't always work out with Bessie, to be honest, because she's so uneven, nothing straight in there. So even when we measured twice, cut once, sometimes it still didn't work. But the good thing about being in the bathroom is that any miscuts we could hide with the sealant, so that's always a bonus. Third top tip is definitely use wet walls over any sort of tiling or anything else. Wet walls are perfect, but we did laugh, and you'll see a picture in our video after this of on the wet wall instructions it said may need some sort of manual support, and we thought, okay, that's fine, may need, not too bad. But what I think they mean to say is they definitely need manual support. So never ever ever throw away any old bits of offcuts of wood. So you'll see the picture, but there's literally one stage where we've got the wet wall up, and I think there's about 15 pieces of wood just holding it up until the glue dries. So yeah, that's the top tip number 4. Never throw any old bits of wood away, because we've used them all, and we've managed to reuse them for all sorts of weird and wonderful things. So keep it all until you've finished, and then recycle it or get rid of it. Issues we came across: I was debating getting a completely enclosed shower unit, and I was having a look at them for quite a long time. Which is quite good because it literally comes and then you can install it straight away. But in the end, we decided not to go for that, and we decided just to buy your standard shower unit that you would buy for your house, but just do one slightly smaller. So we got an 80cm quadrant, and we decided to do that because actually it was just better value, and we thought, I think we can seal it properly enough that it won't leak, so it was just better value. I think the separate shower unit on its own was coming in at over 1,000, and then we managed to buy all of the bathroom equipment for 1,000, so it was just a no-brainer really. Another issue we had was we bought all of the bathroom stuff, including the shower trap, and thought, yep, nothing of it, until we came to fit the shower, and then we realised the shower trap was too deep. So what we've decided to do, and it really worked out because we had a big bar where we took out the wall, because the wall frame was actually metal rather than wood, which was a bit tricky, but we managed to work it round. But because we had that metal bar, we thought we'll just raise the roof. You can get shower traps which are slimline shower traps, so they're much thinner, but we've got one which is your standard shower trap you have in the bathroom. But so we decided to stay with that and raise the floor instead. So now that we've raised the floor, we've managed to get rid of that bar, and also it's worked for the shower trap. So actually it worked out pretty good, and it's fixed 2 areas, so we decided to keep the shower trap we've got. But I would recommend, if you don't want to raise the floor or you don't have enough height, then do have a look at the streamline, sort of flatter shower traps rather than your standard ones. And another thing we realised at the end is that the pipes that are connected to the shower, the other side of the wall, when we were encasing them in the wall, we didn't want to bend them too much, because too much, it's the hose piping, so too much of the bend might affect the water pressure. So we decided actually to bend them to a certain degree to fix them inside the wall. But what we've done is built a little box outside that just comes out slightly further than the wall to cover those pipes. But actually what we've realised we've got is a very convenient little box that we can get into. It's just probably like a 30 by 30 centimetre box that we can open up if we ever feel like we've got any leaks, and fix the pipes easily rather than having to take down the whole wall, because that wall in the bedroom we were going to do wallpaper. So it's actually worked out for the best. So sometimes things happen, but don't panic.